Zahir-ud-Din Muhammad, better known as Babur, was no ordinary prince. He was a man of vision, a dreamer with a burning desire to leave his mark on history. Born in the heart of Central Asia, he was a direct descendant of Timur, the fearsome conqueror who had once shaken the very foundations of Asia. This lineage was both a blessing and a burden, a source of immense pride and relentless pressure. From Timur, Babur inherited a legacy of ambition, a thirst for conquest, and a lineage steeped in the art of war. The tales of Timur's exploits were more than just stories. They were a call to arms, a reminder of the greatness that ran through his veins. But unlike his ancestor who carved a path of destruction across Persia and beyond, Babur dreamt of a glittering prize further south, the land of Hindustan. This land, with its rich history and vast resources, represented not just a conquest, but a destiny. From his father's side, he inherited the small but proud kingdom of Fergana, a land nestled amidst the rugged mountains and fertile valleys of Central Asia. This kingdom, though modest in size, was a crucible of cultures and a strategic stronghold. However, Babur's inheritance proved to be a double-edged sword. The throne of Fergana was not just a seat of power, but a magnet for envy and ambition. While it bestowed upon him a noble lineage and a taste of power, it also made him the target of ambitious relatives and treacherous warlords, all vying for a piece of the Timurid legacy. The political landscape was a minefield, with alliances as fragile as glass. Thrust into this chaotic world at a young age, Babur quickly learned the harsh realities of power, the fickleness of loyalty, and the ever-present threat of betrayal. These early lessons would shape his character and his approach to leadership. At the tender age of 12, Babur found himself thrust onto the precarious throne of Fergana. The weight of the crown was heavy and the responsibilities immense. The young prince, barely a teenager, had to navigate the treacherous currents of Central Asian politics. Every decision was a gamble, every alliance a potential trap. He faced constant threats from rival claimants, power-hungry relatives, and opportunistic invaders, all eager to exploit his youth and inexperience. The throne was a battlefield, and Babur had to fight to keep his place. Despite early setbacks and temporary losses, Babur clung tenaciously to his dream of carving out a vast and glorious empire. His resolve was unshakable, his vision clear. His ambition, however, extended far beyond the confines of his ancestral domain. He envisioned an empire that spanned continents, a legacy that would endure through the ages. His eyes were set on a prize that had captivated the imaginations of conquerors for centuries, the fabled riches and fertile plains of India. This land, with its diverse cultures and immense wealth, was the ultimate goal. The allure of India, with its legendary wealth and fragmented political landscape, proved irresistible for the young Timurid prince. It was a land of opportunity, a canvas for his ambitions. Hindustan, as it was known, was a land of immense potential, ripe for the taking by a ruler with enough ambition, cunning, and military prowess. Babur saw in it the promise of greatness. Babur, with his Timurid blood coursing through his veins, believed himself to be that ruler. He was determined to fulfill his destiny and claim his place in history. Driven by ambition and the whispers of destiny, Babur resolved to stake his claim on the land of the Indus. His journey would be fraught with challenges, but his resolve was unwavering. The stage was set for a series of epic confrontations that would alter the course of Indian history. Babur's dream was not just to conquer, but to create a legacy that would stand the test of time. Hindustan, the land beyond the Indus River, held a particular allure for ambitious rulers like Babur. This vast and diverse region, with its rich history and cultural heritage, was a beacon for those seeking both wealth and glory. Fragmented into a mosaic of squabbling kingdoms, each ruled by a sultan or raja more concerned with consolidating their own power than uniting against a common enemy, India was a land of opportunity for any ambitious invader. The internal divisions and rivalries made it easier for a determined and strategic leader to exploit these weaknesses. India presented a tempting target for a foreign invasion. The land was not only rich in resources but also strategically significant, offering control over vital trade routes and access to the wealth of the subcontinent. Babur, well-versed in the art of war and possessing a keen strategic mind, recognized the vulnerability of the Indian subcontinent. His military acumen and experience in previous campaigns had prepared him for the challenges he would face in this new land. The tales of India's legendary wealth were not mere rumor. Stories of immense riches, from gold and jewels to spices and textiles, had reached far and wide, enticing many to dream of conquest. From the diamond mines of Golconda to the spice gardens of Malabar, the land was abundant with resources that promised immense wealth to those who could seize them. From the bustling ports of Gujarat to the fertile plains of the Ganges, Hindustan was a land of plenty. Its diverse geography and climate supported a variety of crops and industries, making it a hub of trade and commerce. Hindustan flowed with riches that far surpassed the wildest dreams of Central Asian warlords. The markets were filled with goods from all over the world, and the wealth of its people was evident in their daily lives. The prospect of plundering these riches and claiming them for his own was a powerful motivator for a ruler like Babur, who sought to establish a lasting dynasty and secure his place in the annals of history. The wealth of Hindustan was not just a means to an end, but a symbol of power and prestige. Babur's fascination with India was not simply driven by greed or ambition. He was drawn to the land's rich cultural heritage and its potential to enhance his own legacy. He was a man of culture and refinement, deeply interested in the arts, literature, and architecture. The vibrant cultural traditions of India, with its ancient texts, exquisite art, and grand architectural marvels, captivated his imagination. He had heard tales of India's magnificent cities, its vibrant cultural traditions, and its intellectual achievements. The land was not just a prize to be won, but a treasure trove of knowledge and beauty to be explored and appreciated. The chance to conquer such a land and immerse himself in its rich tapestry of culture held a powerful appeal for the Timurid prince. He saw himself as a custodian of his country, someone who could bring together the best of both. He envisioned himself not just as a conqueror, but as a patron of the arts, a builder of cities, and a unifier of diverse people. His ambition was to create a legacy that would be remembered for generations. Fueled by ambition, lured by the promise of riches, and captivated by the allure of India's cultural splendor, Babur embarked on a series of campaigns that would ultimately lead him to the gates of Delhi. His journey was marked by both triumphs and trials. His journey, however, was not a straightforward path to conquest. He would face numerous challenges, endure bitter setbacks, and learn valuable lessons from the dusty battlefields of Hindustan before finally realizing his way to establishing his destiny. Through perseverance, strategic quickness, and an unyielding desire to achieve greatness, Babur overcame odds. His legacy would be the foundation of the Mughal Empire, a dynasty that would shape the course of Indian history for centuries to come.